Gary Serra is a realtor, and you know a lot about this situation professionally, also personally, because you've been on the house hunting end of it. What the heck is going on here? I mean, I thought prices were already sky high just in terms of the asking prices, but there are bidding wars on top of all of this?
There are, yeah. I mean, I bid on 5 houses before I got the house that I have now, and I'm in the business. And definitely it was very challenging because it's so competitive in that market.
And what's driving that? I mean, what's the driving force behind this?
Yeah, I think it's mainly pricing is driving it, and definitely low interest rates. They've now at even more historic lows than they were before, so that's just racking up even further the demand. And for me, definitely, I mean, my experience was that I had to be really proactive about it and be prepared for each property that I rode on, and just, you know, go in very strong.
Because in your case, when you were bidding on different homes, you were just getting outbid left, right, and center?
Yeah, I was getting outbid. In some cases, it was about price, but also about coming in with an offer with terms, like conditions, like let's say subject to financing or inspection or what have you. And in most cases now, with a house that's really well priced and it's a good house, people are coming in subject free. So they're doing home inspections prior to writing, they're spending the money on that, they're making sure that their financials are all in place where the mortgage broker has them fully pre-approved and they're ready to go. So yeah, people are coming in really strong.
Well, you know, you talk about inspections, and that makes me think about how the costs must really add up for the buyers, not just in terms of the price that they end up paying for the home, but handling all these home inspections on all the different places that they're actually interested in purchasing.
Yeah. I mean, my personal experience was that I did 2 home inspections before I got the house that I had, so I had to spend on each one, and each one's around $700, so that's definitely an investment of money. And I've had past clients that have actually had 3 or 4 inspections done before they got a house. So sometimes it can really add up to, you know, a couple of $1,000s easily.
Okay, so you're a realtor, you know the business.
Yes.
What's your advice for people who are getting either locked into or who are intimidated by these bidding wars? What do you do?
Yeah, I think my advice would be, you know, work with an agent. I specialize in the East Side market, so work with an agent that knows that market really well and knows the pockets of neighborhoods really well. And when you are ready to go, make sure that you have all your ducks in a row. So make sure that your financing is all lined up and ready to go, and there's no questions about that. If you see and be also on the pulse of what's out there, so making sure that your agent has searches set up, and that the minute something comes on the market, whatever you have in your calendar, cancel it to go see it. If there's a preview or a sneak peek, make sure you're there. And if you can get in to see the house and then, for example, do a home inspection before you write an offer, like very often they'll have a schedule of offers will be looked at such and such a date, at such, you know, such and such a time. If you know that that's the situation, make sure that you have everything prepared before you actually have an offer presented so that you can come in as strong as possible. And then have your agent show you all the comps and in terms of pricing of other similar houses, and then just, you know, come in with your very best, strongest offer.
Gary Serra, thanks for your time.
My pleasure.